Hello everyone, thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Sadie, and for this class I will be guiding you through 60 minutes of restorative movement. So this class is for when you're not feeling so good and you need a little refresher. You need a second to take a break and take a breath. So this practice will be stretchy and twisty with a lot of breath. So make your way over to the mat. Take a deep breath and we'll begin standing in Tadasana at the front of the yoga mat. Breathing in through the nose. And sighing out the mouth. One more time, really deeply in through the nose. And sigh it out. Closing the eyes. Feeling your feet connected to the mat. Weight in the pelvis. Breathing in to the belly. And exhaling, emptying out. During this practice, we're just going to be kind to ourselves. Wherever we're at this moment is enough, and we'll do whatever we can do with where our minds are at and where our bodies are at. On an inhale, we'll bend the knees, reaching the arms out to the sides and all the way up to the sky, looking up at the hands. We'll draw the hands together and bring them down to heart center. Take a deep inhale here. And on an exhale, we'll release the arms down by our sides. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, looking towards the hands as they come together. And bring them down to heart center. Take a deep inhale here. And on an exhale, let everything fall. One last time. We'll inhale, reaching the arms out and up. Hands draw together. The exhale, drawing the hands down to heart center. Take a big inhale, pressing thumbs to that center point. And exhale, releasing the hands down. Let's take a big inhale, reaching the arms out and up. And on an exhale, bend the elbows, bending the knees, and rolling down for a forward fold. Keeping the knees bent as much as we'd like. Letting the head hang heavy. And clasping hand to opposite elbow. Allowing small sways from side to side. We'll release the hands and press into the feet as we roll to stand. Chin comes up last. Shoulders press back. And once again, we'll bend the knees, reaching the arms out and up. Inhaling and exhaling, bending the elbows, bending the knees, forward fold. Keeping the knees bent. We'll grab opposite elbow and sway from side to side. We'll release the hands, bend the knees, pressing into the feet as we press to stand. Aligning the heart over the pelvis. The last time, we'll take an inhale, reaching the arms down, out and up. And exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, forward fold. Keeping the hands down, keeping the knees bent. We'll bring the hands to frame the feet and step the right foot back to a low lunge, dropping that back knee and untucking the toes. Reaching the heart and the crown forward. And we'll plant this right hand down. Press the left onto the thigh and just twist the body toward the left wall. And this can be a really intense twist or a little bit smaller, so it's up to you. So just pressing into this thigh and letting your body twist against it. We'll take 2 more breaths here. And unwind. Hands framing that front foot. We'll tuck the back toes and stretch both knees, maybe stepping that back foot in just a little bit for a nice fold over that left leg. And keep that left leg bent slightly if you'd like. We'll bend deeper into the left leg and step the right foot to meet it. Forward fold. Feet hip width distance apart. Take a deep breath. And exhale, let it go. We'll plant the hands, framing the feet, and step the left foot back. Low lunge. Taking the same thing on the other side, untucking those toes. Heart drawing forward. And we'll plant the left palm this time and press right hand against right thigh, pressing to twist the upper body to the right wall. We'll stay here for 2 more cycles of breath. We'll bring the right hand to frame the right foot, tucking the back toes and stretching both knees as much as we'd like, stepping the back foot in a little bit if we'd like to, and just folding over as much as we want. We'll bend into the front knee and step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold. We'll press down through the feet as we begin to rise. Tadasana, palms shining forward, heart above the pelvis. We'll inhale to reach the arms all the way up. And we'll grab the left wrist with the right hand and take a side bend, reaching all the way over to the right wall, hips bumping over to the left. Inhale back to center. We'll switch the grip, left hand holding the right wrist, inhaling, and exhale to bend over to the left side. Inhale to lift back up. And exhale, we'll let the arms bend and fall, knees bend, forward fold. Hands frame the feet, and we'll step the right foot back. Taking a low lunge, keeping that knee off of the ground this time. If you have a book or anything to prop you up here, that would be nice. If not, there are options here. So we can bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. We're going to swivel that back leg flat. So the right foot is parallel to the shorter edge of the yoga mat. And we're going to reach the right arm up to the sky. We can keep the left fingertips touching the ground, or we could bring the left elbow to the left thigh. I apologize for the buzzing. My landlord is doing laundry. We're breathing, feeling the length of this pose. And we'll exhale to drop the right hand down, framing the front foot. Swivel the back foot to a lunge, and we'll step the right foot to meet the left, forward fold. Inhaling and exhale. Deepen the stretch. Hands come to frame the feet, and we'll step the left foot back. Low lunge, knee stays lifted. Once again, if you have a block or a book or anything to prop you up, you can put that on the inside of your right foot. And if not, we'll bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Swivel the left foot to be parallel with the shorter edge of the mat. And we'll reach the left arm up to the sky. And there's the option to bring that right elbow on the right thigh. Here for 3 cycles of breath. On our next exhale, bring both hands down to frame the front foot. Swivel the back leg to our lunge. And we'll step the feet back together, forward fold. We'll heel toe our feet nice and wide. Toes out, heels in. We'll sit the hips down for our Malasana Yogi Squat. But allow movement here, so lift one heel, rocking to one side and then the other. And we'll all meet together, rocking over to the left side. Left heel slightly lifts. We'll plant the left hand down and we'll reach the right arm to the sky. So it's a twist for the back and a stretch for the hips. Right hand comes back down and we'll rock over to the right side. Right hand plants down and we'll reach the left arm high. Pressing right arm against right inner thigh. And we'll exhale, dropping that left hand down, rocking back to center. We'll heel toe the feet back underneath our hips. Stretching the legs just a little bit, planting the hands, and we'll step back, downward facing dog. Inhaling to lift the heels, we'll rock forward to our plank pose, dropping the knees. And then we'll roll onto the belly, elbows coming underneath the shoulders. Sphinx pose, palms pressing down, shoulders pressing down. Take a deep inhale. And on an exhale, begin to lower down, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders to press all the way up to all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees below the hips. And we'll inhale to reach the right arm high. And exhale to thread it through. Right shoulder coming down. Pressing the left hand down, we'll unwind, inhaling, right arm reaches high, and exhale, it comes down to meet the left. We'll inhale, left arm reaches high, and exhale, thread it through. Left shoulder comes down, and try to relax in this position. So rather than tensing up the shoulders and the upper body, try to release. One more breath here. And now press the right hand down and unwind, inhaling to lift the left arm back up. And exhale, hand comes down. Let's begin to pull the hips back, taking a seat, coming into our child's pose. The arms extending out. And feel free to adjust your knees if you want to bring your knees a little bit wider and your toes together, or close everything tightly underneath you. On our next inhale, we'll start to walk the hands over to the right side. So walking the hands as far as they'll allow you to go, keeping your hips pulling back. And wherever the left hand reaches to, bring the right hand to the top of it and pull the left hip back. Breathing into that left side. We'll release that, walking back through center. And we'll make our way over to the left side. So walking the hands as far over to the left as it'll allow you to go. And wherever the right hand reaches to, we'll bring the left hand to top it and pull the hips back. Sending our breath to the right side of the body. On our next exhale, we'll begin to walk back to center, releasing the head down and drawing the arms beside us to grab onto the heels. And if we can't do that, or that's too much, we can just relax the hands on either side of us. Moving very slowly, we'll begin to rock forward, pressing the forehead into the earth just slightly, not putting too much weight, just allowing a little bit of weight into the head, the crown. This is really great for the thyroid. Taking a really small inversion. few more breaths here. And very, very slowly we begin to rock back onto the forehead, sitting the hips back. And start to lift up, really slowly rolling through the spine to come to a seat. Taking a moment here to just breathe. We'll sit our hips over to one side, bringing our legs in front of us. And we'll cross the left leg inside and the right leg in front. So the legs aren't on top of each other, but there's one leg and then the other. And we'll sit up nice and tall. And on an inhale, we'll lift the crown. And on an exhale, we'll twist to the right. So whichever leg is in the front. So if you're mirroring me, it might be your left. But whatever leg is in the front, we're going to twist toward that leg. Pressing left hand into the thigh. Inhaling and exhale to release the left hand out in front of you. And now we'll press the right hand into the right thigh and start to swivel once more. And this should be a little bit deeper than the first time. Palm of the hand pressing into the thigh as we twist against it. And we'll release, coming back to center, and reach the right hand out, or if you're mirroring me, that'll be your left. And we'll reach all the way up and over, taking a side body stretch. Inhaling back to center. And we'll switch the cross of the legs. So whichever leg was in back, bring that in front. And we'll take a twist toward the leg that's in the front. So opposite hand comes to the leg and we'll twist. Lifting the crown on an inhale and pressing into your twist on the exhale. Inhale and release on the exhale. That right hand or left hand, if you're mirroring me, comes down in front of you, and we'll press the same hand as leg into each other. So pressing palm against the thigh, twisting the body against it. One more breath here. And exhale to release, back to center. And we'll take our side body stretch, reaching up and over the opposite direction. Lifting up on an inhale. We'll bring the knees into each other. And before we lay down on our backs, take a look around you and see if you have a pillow, a block, anything that you can use to prop yourself up. You won't need it right away, but you might want it a little later on. So just have that nearby. Grabbing the backs of the legs, and we'll roll down onto our backs. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. And slowly we'll allow the right foot to come to the ground. So keeping that knee pressing out. And once it gets all the way down, that knee should be lifted up to the sky. And then you can extend your right arm out as if we're doing a supine twist. And turn your gaze to the right hand. Feel free to use your left hand to press against the thigh or assist in this pose in any way. One more breath here. And on an inhale, we'll lift it back up to center and release that hook of the ankle. Bringing both feet back down. Feel free to rock the knees from side to side. And we'll take it on the other side. Left ankle crossing over the right thigh, and then keeping this shape as it is, we'll start to shift it over to the right side. So the sole of the left foot trying to connect to the ground, left knee shining up to the sky. You can send the left arm out to the side, gaze can follow, and then use that right hand however you'd like. I find it helps to press against the inner thigh. Or feel free to close your eyes here, really relaxing into the pose. One more breath here. And we'll inhale to lift back up to center and unwind the legs, taking this windshield wiper action with the knees. Going back to center, We'll extend one leg at a time. And from here, we're going to shift our hips over to the right and then walk our legs to the left. So we're taking a banana pose. We can hook the left ankle over the right, and then we can start to shift our upper body and shoulders over to the left as well. So coming into this rounded pose, then you can just reach your arms up overhead, grabbing opposite elbow, or maybe if you'd like to grab one wrist or the other. And our goal here is to keep both hips planted. So it's a nice curve in the side of the body. So you should feel a long stretch along the right side. And as you lay here, notice if any tension has crept in the feet, the hips, or maybe the jaw. And just identify that and try to soften. Deep inhale, and on an exhale, we'll start to unwind, coming back to center, adjusting the body so that we're in line once again. And we'll take it to the other side, so lifting the hips and bringing them over to the left. The legs will walk over to the right, hooking the right foot over the left, and then the shoulders can shift to the right as well, creating this banana position. And then we can reach the arms up overhead, grabbing a wrist or opposite elbow, and then pulling both hips down so that they're grounded. Scan through the body for any tension, anywhere that might be gripping. Try to release, letting all of our breath and all of our energy go toward this side body stretch. One final breath here. And on an exhale, make your way back to center. Just laying here for a second and noticing how the body feels. We'll inhale, lifting the right knee into the chest. And just take a twist. Right knee dropping over to the left. Right arm reaching out, gaze following. Trying to get knee and shoulders down all at once. We'll inhale to lift back up. And exhale, dropping the right leg. And pulling the left into the chest. We'll take the twist the other way. Left knee dropping over to the right side. Opening that left arm. Trying to get knee and shoulders down. Relaxing the belly here. Inhale to lift back up. And I'll bring both feet down onto the mat, knees pointing up to the sky. Now is the time that I want us to grab that prop, so a block, a cushion, whatever we have, and have it nearby. We're going to press up into a bridge pose, so lifting the hips up, up, up. Pressing hands down and feet down. And we'll take that prop and slide it right underneath the tailbone, lowering down slowly. It can be on any height. If you have a block that feels comfortable, if you have a cushion, just lay it down and find a place of comfort where it's lifting you up. And then relax the arms down by your sides. Just let your weight pour into this prop. Feel free to stay here, or we can lift the feet up, bringing the knees into the chest, and start to extend the legs up to the sky for our legs up the wall pose. Supported shoulder stand. Whenever you're feeling sick or a little bit uncomfortable, achy and pained, this is a great pose to do. Wherever you are, whatever you chose, just relax and breathe. And as you breathe, draw your attention to the belly. The softest part of the torso. The only part not protected by bone. And send some healing energy in that direction. So with every breath you take, send your breath, your warmth, your healing energy toward your center. If your legs are up and they're starting to feel a little bit weird, that's good. The blood is rushing in an opposite direction than it normally does. On our next inhale, if your legs are up, slowly begin to bend the knees into the chest, lowering one foot at a time back to our restorative bridge pose. Pressing the feet down, we'll lift the hips just enough to slide the block or the cushion out from underneath us and gently roll down through all parts of the back body. We'll bring the soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide. Reach the arms overhead, grabbing opposite elbow, and letting everything get heavy. Continue to send that healing and loving energy to the core, to the center of the body. Our core isn't loved and happy, and how can we expect the rest of our body to be happy? Notice what sending your breath and sending this energy to your belly does to the rest of you. On your next exhale, release the arms and bring them down to your belly. And keeping the hands there, we'll slowly start to extend the legs out long into our Shavasana. Feeling the center expand and deflate with each breath. And feel free to keep your hands where they are, or remove them from the belly and bring them by your sides. Allowing the eyes to be soft. Giving yourself a moment to escape from the outside world and come inside and be with your body for a moment. Slowly start to send energy in small movements to the fingers and toes. Maybe rocking the head from side to side. And really slowly and gently we'll roll onto our right side, coming into a small fetal position. Feeling the weight of the body. And using the arms to press our way up. We'll meet with a comfortable seat, keeping the eyes closed or soft. Resting the hands on the knees. Feeling the breath. And And feeling the body, noticing how it might feel different than when we had started. Maybe more stretched out, or just a little bit more calm. Let's draw the hands together at the heart and take one final breath together. Breathing in through the nose, and we'll exhale out the mouth. Thank you all for practicing with me. Namaste.